Alright, let's see if we can get this torch lit. Yeah, it takes a minute. Voila. As you can see, this familiar bracket fungus soaked in oil. Well, bacon grease. And I tell you, there just ain't nothing like a good bracket fungus torch. You see, fire will eventually engulf the whole entire thing because the bracket fungus is turned at an angle. When the torch is held straight up and down, the fire can climb, and that's exactly what it does. If I was fishing and trying to find my way through a cave, this torch would be perfect. Pick it up, doesn't fall apart. Puts out plenty of light. See, it's just a simple shell collar and half of a pine burl. And then a second stick to hold the burl in place. Even though the stick's on fire right there, it isn't burning below the bracket fungus. So it's not going to fall apart. If you ever need a pair of pliers in the woods, just get 2 flat stones. They're shaped like this. See how wide they are? Covers all 4 fingers. And look, it's the length of my index finger. That's a genuine size for this type of tool. And these 2 stones together are used like pliers. And by pliers, you may be trying to peel bark or peel a catfish skin or anything like that. And what you do is you grab onto whatever you're trying to split in half. Just grab onto it between the 2 stones and apply pressure, and it gives you a pair of pliers that grips onto whatever you're grabbing onto, and gives you a lot more holding power, so you can put the energy into pulling it off that you need to. Sometimes if you just try to grab something with your fingers and pull on it, or you pull on it like that, you can't press hard enough to grab a hold of it. But when you got a pair of stones like this, that's the perfect tool. And also the size is important, because I showed you it's the length of my index finger. Just any tool that you need to have to get a job done is perfect. But when I go out into the woods, I seek out the types of things that resemble an animal or a human part, like the foot knife that I showed you, or Sometimes the tools resemble an elephant or a bobcat, a snail. So all kinds of really neat stuff like that. And that's what drives me to go further and further into the woods, is hoping to find that perfect wooden tool that is growing on a tree that looks like an elephant or looks like a bobcat. We can make any tool we want with our hands, but so very few of the tools that we need are duplicated in nature, and when you really find one, it's just an amazing thing. Well, my torch is burning low, so we'll have to continue this discussion tomorrow. See, when I lit the torch, the fire was burning over here, and it shifted all the way around over to here. See? And climb the ladder. You see the pine sap boiling out of that pine burl right there. So the wood's actually on fire down there. It's starting to get really hot down there. It's like a mini bonfire. This is the third time I've used this torch. And as you can see in the last stages, the fire's completely engulfed the bottom of it. Wood's on fire. Yeah, that's a hefty torch. See, and still even right now I can just pick it up, I can, turn it any way I want. Look, it doesn't fall apart. Look at all the pine sap pouring down the burrow right there. I can use that for tool making tomorrow, or right now if I need to, because it's already melted. Yeah, and thank nature for the mighty bracket fungus. See, I can move it around all over the place. It just, that little collar right there with the two stick method, that makes a good solid torch. The whole entire thing's engulfed in fire.